Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, evening, wherever you are right now in the world. Yeah, we're gonna start our New York trading live stream. Okay, this is to end the week, trading week, Friday. Can't believe it's already Friday. Actually thought it was still Wednesday or Thursday. But anyway, let's go ahead right into it. So yesterday, we checked this pair Euro AUD on the 1 hour, set it up for a buy trade idea, and price pushed back down, but still looking very hopeful. So we can still expect price to try to push back up, but if it's not able to break above this area at least those higher highs there, you may see it pushing back down. On the longer time frames, not looking so hot. Did hit mind you, a rejection zone on the weekly, the monthly no. On the daily, we are actually in those rejection zones right now. So no, could still see some hope here. We can still see it pushing back up. Price is not able to hold area. Anyways, let's see my stick of other pair. Today we set up the sell setup for gold. Not hit as well. For number two, that's all. So looks like gold is not going where we want to go right now. I will not be putting any more here. Close that. One turn. Last one is sell setup on NZD USD. Check. Oh, get it? We are in. Nice. So we set it up to here, and we targeted the next rejection zone, second level rejection zone, hitting up to those daily higher lows. See where this goes. Okay, onto the crypto. Look, oh, coin, not a good move, not a good volatility. Price could stay here, take those sells. Break and retest there. RP 76, but I believe Cardano. Definitely. Of dollars could be push that to 4. If not, I'm gonna go on to the metals for now. Silver. Yeah, we did set up these. Well, for silver, looks like price is still correcting. It's kinda correcting, and in a range bound movement. Well, not looking that good. But then again, how it is. Market moves with or without you. I'll go ahead and check post that I've just this sucker. Really? Some of you are wondering how I'm doing on cups. All the trading I did was from that FX. Of course, now we have this one, our newest service, which is Blue Palm Institute, which is an evolved version of what we used to learn. So we also have new kinds of services that just came out last month, which are the Palm, or digital technical trading guide, and Traders Rehab, wherein we don't try to change you. We don't tell you your strategy is wrong. Help you learn. We help you try to see the statistics of your own trading strategy and see if it really works for you and your lifestyle, your trading lifestyle, personal lifestyle. So that's a really good service, and I don't think a lot of people are actually doing that in the industry, because in this industry, trading is, as Legend Tomas said, very subjective at the end of the day. Because everyone's just trying to say that their strategy is better than yours, but that's not necessarily true, because the top 2% and the top 5%, you'll be able to see that not every successful trader has the same trading strategy, right? So, regardless of your trading strategy, if it works for you or not, Traders Rehab will be able to help you see and understand if trading strategy. No, I did. Well, sensitive. This might be a good. Okay, now get that. Oh wow, though volatility shot shot up like probably based. Just hit that rejection zone, so we might be able to see it push back down in a few more hours. Right? Next. You have any trading related questions at all? Or any pairs you'd like to see breakdown with Excelsius with our trading strategy? Go ahead and let's go ahead and do that. If you have any other questions, also related to trading, you can go. I'm gonna go back. So right. About that. Good. Hour. Shout out to all the legends that are watching this stream right now. If you have any pairs that you would like to look at for trade breakdowns, or trade ideas for buys or sells, you can go ahead and do that with our trading strategy, and of course our main guy here. Looking here, Celsius could be giving us another indication of continued buys because of this push down below to that rejection zone, that pullback, and now we're going to be pushing back up, break through these levels. So yesterday on the Pink Sand server, one of our members asked a question. A really, really good question that a lot of not just newbie traders, but actually like old time traders, struggle with. And he goes, I'd like opinions pointing out the flaws in a trade. Okay, so he shared a trade here. He wants to know like what are the flaws. He waited for the break, continuation pattern, so waited for his his trading strategy to go through. But then he goes, like, was the time frame an unwise one? Place a trade on, and perhaps my too high. Okay, when one of our members, Kevin used to be part of the team. He's a very, very veteran, long time trader as well, and he gave very good insight onto this question. And he goes, sometimes there are no flaws in a trade; it's just a loss. As long as you executed solely when all the criteria met your trading strategy. So that provides you an edge, meaning that the strike rate plus average return per trade results in a positive yearly result over a backtest of a minimum period of 5 years, in my opinion. Done your part, he says here. And that's right. Like, so to ask what flaw there is within your trade, the simple answer is I don't know, right? Because at the end of the day, as I said earlier, everyone has their trading strategy. You might be trading the same strategy, but some could still be doing it in different ways, because at the end of the day, we are all no we are all individuals. We all have our own thinking, our own opinions in a trade, but of course that's what we try to shy from, to be as robotic as possible, because human emotion is also usually the one that destroys a trade, regardless if it's winning or if it's losing. So yeah, to answer his question there, that was a good answer by Kevin. It all depends. Next, so Mas here gave another answer as well, and he goes, only thing here is being mindful that taking a corrective movement on that time frame that he was talking about um, should result. So he took the trade in a shorter time frame, right? So he explains that when you take a trade in a shorter time frame, the result should also happen in a shorter time frame. Okay? So your management should also be the same. So, for example, if you take a trade in the 15-minute chart time frame, you should be checking your chart every 15 minutes that a candle comes up, that's trade management. If you take the trade in the 1 hour time frame, then you'd look at it every 1 hour candle. And it's so on and so on and so forth with the 4 hour candle, 8 hour candle, 2 hour candle, and below like 30 minute as well, 5 minute even. So that's what you call trade management, because you can't manage a trade. So I learned this before as well. If you take a trade on the 4 hour, you can't manage it on the 1 hour, as well as vice versa. If you take a trade on 1 hour, you can't manage it on 4 hour, because it messes up with the trading plan, it messes up with your thinking, it messes up with the perspective. And that's when we tend to make mistakes. Okay, and to continue off here, says unless your strategy calls for shorter time frame entries with longer time frame targets, even if you enter on shorter time frames, eventually price comes in contact with larger volume on the higher time that will have to fight. And exactly what I just said earlier. That's why this is a bit of a risky, move if you try to take your trades this. Be mindful, breaking down a smaller time frame structure is not indicative of a longer time frame directional change. Higher time frame runs the direction. Shorter time frames take the direction. So yeah, this is okay. So to give a quick, example, my best example here would be gold. Gold has higher volume and higher price range. Like right now, for example, it's at 1937, right? But compared to a pair like Euro USD, we have 1 is to 1.08, right? Now, and that's why we count this by pips. For gold, on the other hand, we count this with points. And movements here are really big. So that's why a lot of traders, they like to trade gold because the profits are really high. But a lot of traders also lose gold. So trading gold is actually one of the highest this trading instrument has one of the highest loss rates because of trade management, because of how volatile it can be. Because this 4 hour candle is already a very, very movement. So this is on the 4 hour, but you go, let's say, to the 15 minute, right? Let's get a price range here to there. That's 1,181 pips. This was a trade done in Euro USD. That would be a very, very good bag. But again, this is gold, right? And that's where the difference comes in with your trade management. Gold tends to be, if you want to trade gold, it's highly recommended to do it on the shorter time frames, because you're able to manage the volume and the volatile movement much more quickly. You can do it even on 15 minute and 5 minute. But if you take trades on swinging it on a trade, long-term trades, 4 hour on the 1 hour, one thing to be mindful of is always, lot sizes. Again, lot sizes here, although they're just the same, the profit and the value are all very, very different. So a point, like a standard micro lot, a 0.01, could gain you $10 in just 100 pip move. But this here, the 1,000 pip movement, or 100 points, right? 100 points, and that would already be what, $100 loss if you didn't manage this well. Or and other way around, it could be $100 win. But that's why gold is very, very. So yeah, taking trades on shorter time frames should be managed on shorter time frames, and 4 hour time frames, like longer time frames, should be managed on longer time. Again, it's still subjective because, as Tomas said here, if your strategy, if that's how it works, you take a trade on the shorter time frame and manage it on the longer time frame, then you do you. Whatever floats your boat. If that works for you, it works for you, right? If not, then yeah, rethink. Gotta rethink the strategy. See if it's still working. Get your win rate. At the end of the day, yeah, consistency. And P and happening with did I just S&P for sells? That's ooh, liking those cells, but I already over. They're entered here. What, 30 points? $10 minutes left before we end. 10 minutes left before we end the live stream. If you guys have any questions at all, go ahead and put them down on the comments section. So pretty good, pretty good way to end the week. Had a lot of setups, not a lot hitting, other than GDUSD here. Am I correct, by the way? Checking it. Thinking if put it up on the one projection. Knew it, called it. And our top trade of the week, of course, our Euro USD trade on Celsius with Excelsius, catching 123 pips from the 31st of March. Yes, triggered in April. This was still like, this was still the 31st. Yes, because this is in my time. Yeah, and then closed at April 5. A long swing trade. Be pretty beautiful.